Hello everyone! In this video, I'll be sharing some tips and tricks for the Hypernet current Grandmaster Nightfall. Starting off, let's take a look at the craniums in this Nightfall, as they can be super useful if you use them wisely. You will need these to clear encounters, but they also deal a ton of damage to enemies. Some examples of where this is really useful is by bringing them to the Tormentor to melt away a good chunk of his health. And they also melt champions. Additionally, they give you back a lot of super energy, so don't be afraid to use your super if you're about to use a cranium. One thing to keep in mind though is that these craniums will despawn pretty quickly if you have picked them up and then dropped them on the ground. So make sure to not touch them till you are ready, or keep picking it up to prevent the despawn. On to more specific encounter tips. How to more easily deal with the Tormentor. The big Tormentor you need to fight has some trouble with heights. If you stay up on these smaller platforms, he won't be able to reach you. Just be careful of him throwing his scythes at you, and if he does his jumping slam attack, move away for a bit. If you want the platinum, make sure to deal with any champions before you slay the Tormentor though, as they will despawn when he is defeated. Next up is the unfortunate situation when a ghost ends up in the ground. When you get into the Vex network, there are these grooves in the ground, and sometimes when an ally dies, they can end up too deep inside to resurrect them. Now on lower difficulties you can respawn, but on GM this isn't an option, and if this happens in the boss room, there's no way to pull them forward either. Luckily, there is a way to fix this. If you force shut down your game, for example by Alt F4ing on PC, and then relaunch your game, it'll give you an option to rejoin the previous session, spawning you back in alive and out of the ground. Don't do this when the boss is almost dead though, as the activity may be considered ending and you may not be able to rejoin. Let's take a look at the sparrow riding section and how to make this easier. There's a few things to cover here. First up, you can shoot the taken portal blasters with a cranium to close them and make the track safer. Closing one will close them all, and there are two ways to get a cranium to do this. First up, in the room before the sparrow section, there are some minotaurs that drop craniums. If you make sure that you have at least 2 craniums left when you clear the room, be it on the ground or in your hands, all but one will despawn, and you can take this final one up the elevator to shoot the portals. Just don't get too close to the sparrow spawner ring, or it will force you to drop it. The other option is the cranium at the end of the track, as a minotaur with one will spawn there. So if one person makes it to the end, they can use this cranium to close the portals. As an extra note, if you take this cranium with you, you can also close the taken portals that are shooting across the path a little further ahead. You can get off your sparrow at any point on the track and summon a new sparrow if it gets damaged, and also to shoot enemies if you want to get rid of those. And as the final point for this section and for the video, there is a shortcut in the sparrow race. Find this section of the course where the track above is really low down, and you can parkour up. Just be careful of the taken portals shooting above if you haven't closed those yet. And that is all for now. I hope this was useful. If you like to support the channel, check out links in the description below. Have a great day everyone, and I will see you on the next video. Bye bye!